Hi people, welcome back to another quick video. This is a follow on from the other PerfectDraft demonstration and unboxing. I know I was a bit late to the party there, everyone's got them already, haven't they? But my review is a good, honest review. Good bit of kit. You can hear the fan humming. It's a bit like those little fridges you get at home. Your kids have them or your students have them. You can hear a little fan in the back, so I don't suppose it's the best refrigeration unit built in. But so what have I got anyway? I want to go through the three systems that I've got, and if you watch my other video, I've just obtained the PerfectDraft, Philips PerfectDraft machine, Mark 1, there's a Mark 2 coming out. This does drop the temperature down on your beer to 3 degrees, so 3 degrees is probably fine for your lagers. Beer Hawk do many more beers now. You can also buy them on Amazon and other sites. But Beer Hawk do the exchange. You send one back, you get sort of like money, beer tokens off. On you set up an account on their website and you get tokens off. So it's better to buy them through Beer Hawk, I would have thought. I bought the kit without the beers. I bought the kit with a glass, a couple of glasses, and then the next day I woke up and thought, you know what, I'll get the beer as well. So I went for it. And as I said in my other video, I upped it to £71. Over £70 you get free delivery, so it was a no-brainer. £71 for 2 6-litre kegs, which is 10 pints. I think you get £5 back per, or £5 back per keg returned, but you get that in beer tokens. So that goes on your account, and then when you buy your next keg, you take that off. So it's a pretty good little system, pretty good idea. A couple of years back, they didn't have many beers. You check out the website now, they've got a lot more. And there's a lot. I mean, there's Buds on there, Stella, some real ales on there, different ales, IPAs on there. Because this only drops down to 3 degrees, I'd say it's more of a lager machine, this one. The new model coming out very soon. I've emailed the company, they didn't give me a release date or a price, but I'm assuming it's going to be a lot more expensive than this. This has dropped down in price now. In June 2022, there's money off codes and money off vouchers. I'm assuming the new model's coming out very soon. So when the new model comes out, I think it's got an app on there. It's a bit of a novelty. A couple of people I spoke to said it's a bit of a, they think it's a bit of a novelty. It's got a temperature dial, there's different temperatures. I'm really happy with this, really happy. PerfectDraft machine. If you watch my other video, the review of it, or the unboxing, and wasn't necessarily a review, just a unboxing, having a couple of beers actually. I'm quite pleased with it. It's a nice solid bit of kit. Pros for this: portable, pretty lightweight. You can probably put it in the boot. You can't take it away with you to holidays, or you know, if you're going local in your staying in your country, not going far, you put it in the boot of your car. Take a keg of beer, you plug it in if you feel that way inclined, or you could just whack a load of beers in the fridge. It's compact, relatively cheap, I suppose, at the moment, with some money off. The kegs, they're lovely little kegs. They fit in your fridge. They do a return on there. They're recyclable. They recycle all the kegs. You get a beer line, a new beer line with every single keg. The beer's not coming out of this nozzle here. It's coming out of the actual pipe in the end. Great idea. I really like it. I must admit, I wish I got one sooner. But the price is right at the moment in June 2022. Second along here, I have my beer engine. Commonly known, a lot of people now buy, because of COVID lockdown, a lot of people build in shed bars and garden bars and summer houses and that, and getting bars. They're going for the Pint 365. I bought this one and another one which I raffled off a little while ago. So I just kept the one. One was for display purposes, but I refurbed both. I raffled one off. So one lucky subscriber won that. I kept this one myself. This is the old-fashioned. Oh, hello, starting the line there. This is the old-fashioned, that's some rot, then the line's clean, that does. This is the old-fashioned beer pump, Pint 365 do them, but you can buy them off eBay, second-hand used. This is from a pub that shut down a few years ago. I knew the couple that ran it. I got this quite cheap, 2 of them, so I kept one myself. This particular one I use for beer in a bag. If you look in the links below, you'll see my beer in a bag videos, where I get beer in a bag from my local brewery, Mighty Oak, and a couple of other local breweries, micro-breweries, and I put them in the fridge. I run a line through. I've got an ink bird and a temperature controller, so it controls the temperature of the beer. So I put beer in a bag in the fridge there, run a line out to this beer engine, pull through some real ales. Obviously I can't take this out and about with me. I can't take it to parties, I can't take it around people's houses, I can't take it indoors with me. It's bolted to the bench there, the line goes to the fridge. Brilliant for real ales, brilliant for beer in a bag. I know some people in Canada and America can't get beer in a bag, which is a real shame, but brilliant. I love this pump. It's a proper old-fashioned beer engine. It's, you know, they go up in value, these things, these collectibles. You can change the badges at the front, the clips. You can put different beers on it all the time. Brilliant, brilliant. I love it. Proper old beer pump, your old-fashioned pump. So you got your modern technology there, really, haven't you? You got your old-fashioned beer pump there, beer in a bag. I think you can probably run some real out homebrew through it as well. Brilliant bit of kit. UFlow. So I've rated the UFlow since they. I think it's quite a new start-up company, UFlow. And there are other kegs available, but as I said in many of my other videos, the service with UFlow have been really, really good. They've got a Facebook page. You tie up with Matthew and a couple of other guys on there, a couple of other women on there. They'll sort you out some discounts and some decent. The service was really, really good. When I first bought this, I was one of the early adopters, I would say. The line from here to my fridge wasn't quite long enough. Emailed Matthew. Within days, a new line came through the post. At the time, I think COVID, they were short on the flow taps, which I've got here. They sent me out a substitute tap, temporarily tap to go on the keg. When the taps came in, this one came for the post. I've got 2 taps now. I've got the keg, a 10 litre keg, which you've seen in my other videos. Like I say, I put a load of links below actually if you look at those videos. I love this. You can fill your keg up with, I've got the 10 litre one, which again fits in my fridge. It won't fit in with the other beers obviously, but my spare fridge, my undercounter's fridge is empty. I've got an Inkberg controller in there. But I love this because I fill my keg up with, I've filled it up with real ale before, and you just put a gas CO2 to get gas canister on there, put it through, pumps it through, lovely, and it's great for parties. You got friends around watching football, tennis, whatever you're into, or just general barbecue parties or whatever you're doing, a jubilee, etc. You got a pump, a faucet on your towel, or your tower faucet. It looks fantastic on your bar, nice and shiny. Looks the business. I love it. I was going to say negatives about this. I suppose negatives, you've got to get the keg filled up. I've done lagers before. If you watch some of my other videos, I filled the keg up with lagers before. Bit monotonous, but a bit of fun. I mean, I took one the other week, the first time ever. I filled a keg up with lagers and took it to a party with me. And it's a bit. I've actually had a couple of people message me the other day, so it's brilliant. The beer is brilliant. I just wish I called it off and put the sleeve in. I did mention in one of my other videos that if you put the jacket you get with it, the set I bought, you got the towel, the faucet, the keg and the lines, and the couplers and the gas, and I also got like an insulated jacket that goes around the keg. Where is the keg? It's over behind you there. The UFlow keg. I wish now I'd put the one of my subscribers mentioned, if you put the insulated jacket in the fridge or the freezer, put it in the freezer for an hour, then put it into in the keg, put the keg into the jacket, the insulated jacket, then put your beer in, then take it to the party. That will keep cold forevermore. The downside of that is I didn't do that, and the beer got a bit warm, but by the time we drank it, actually one CO2 canister done us 20 cans of beer, I think it was, we drank, of Stella, whatever it was, I can't remember what I put in there now. It went down well, really well. I mean, that was good. It was good novelty on the bar at my mate's house. He's got a little like open deck bar. Went down really well. Bit of a novelty, but it's brilliant. So you can put the tap from there onto the coupler and take to parties. Put it out in your garden with your barbecue. If you want, like I say, I've got another coupler in here, another connector. I can connect this tap here straight to the fridge, and I fill it up with beers. I think you need to get a different canister for Guinness. So I've not tried Guinness yet. What's the best out of these 3? I would say they're all on par. I'd probably rate the Philips PerfectDraft and the UFlow. Well, no. I mean, I love to go to my local brewery, but actually they deliver. I've not had one for a little while. They're all good. This is me done now. I spent enough money. That, and that. No more. I've got the lot now. That'll do me. I've got the set. You can put homebrew in this one. So I've got a homebrew for Christmas, which I still haven't done yet. I've got to get around to making it when I get some spare time. Once I've knocked that homebrew up, that will go into the fermentation bucket, into the U-Flow keg in the fridge, and I'll pull that through here, homebrew. I've not got any parties or there's no football or anything coming up imminently, so I'm going to leave that empty for now. I'll leave that empty for now, and I'll probably just buy a couple of kegs for this for myself. Have a couple of beers for that, I think, and I'm just going to go get the darling Gillian down here because it's getting warm outside tonight and she wants a cold one, so we're going to have one of them tonight. It's mix and match, isn't it? You run out of one of these, you can put one of them on. You run out of one of them, you can put one of them on. Bit of everything, really. So this is my setup. I'm not going to promote any particular one of these. They're all good. this I bought myself off a pub that's closing down. And my brewery up the road in Malden, Essex, are brilliant. They supply me beers. They deliver to your door with the beer in a bag. PerfectDraft from Beer Hawk. Delivery service was fantastic. I think it was delivered by Yodel. Couldn't fault them. The beers came the next day because I ordered them separately. Couldn't fault that service. All the instructions are clear. I've set up an account. I've got beer tokens off on my account already. Fantastic. I like that service. Brilliant. UFlow. Fantastic little family that are running this business. There's a couple of guys and I think a woman that's on board, and brilliant. Can't fault the UFlow. For what I paid for that, I think I got a discount code for that at one point. I got the keg, the faucet, the towel, the pipes, the lines, the lot. Everything ready to rock and roll. The canisters. Can't fault it. There are other kegs available. I've said this many times before. I'm not affiliated with UFlow. I'm nothing to do with UFlow, to be fair. I do go on the Facebook page and put some videos up there every now and again on the UFlow Facebook page if you're interested, to help a few fellow drinkers out. But I wouldn't say it if I didn't believe it. They're a good little company and they do make an effort. And they're trying to get brewers on board to give you a bit of a discount as well. But you don't need this discount. You go to any brewery, your local pub, if you know your landlord, they might be able to fill the keg up for you. You know, but they are making a bit of an effort. And the customer service is pretty good. Unless they're really busy. But they get back to you in the end. They are good. So, PerfectDraft machine. Philips PerfectDraft machine. Beer engine. Pint 365. It's not a Pint 365, but it's the equivalent. Works on like a old-fashioned vacuum type thing, and then the UFlow tap with the little gas canisters on the end. You can get an adapter and use SodaStream canisters and that. I'm liking all three setups. The camera's facing me. These little setups on the bar. You haven't seen the rubbish behind you, so that's another little job for the weekend. I'm looking forward to the summer now. I'm really looking forward to. I'll tell you what, and this is. That's out the PerfectDraft Stella Unfiltered. That's a lovely drop, that is. I must admit the PerfectDraft is such an easy machine to use. I've not read the instructions. Put the tap on, beer line, put it in. You don't need to clean any lines or anything. Pop it in, press a button. I'm liking it. That's it. For if you want to know any more, if you want to speak to me personally, chat to me, feel free to message me. Put comments below, not a problem. Please like, subscribe to the video if you're interested. If you do subscribe, it does help the channel and the algorithms, etc. And it sort of makes it all worthwhile because these videos are time consuming. Anyone that does YouTube will tell you that these videos are quite time consuming to film and edit. I've got my own Facebook page called Life of John as well. There's quite a few members on there. And that's all to do with pub sheds, garden bars. It's all the subscribers on there really, or a few subscribers on there. Pub shed, garden bars and machines like this, and we have a chit chat about homebrew, etc. And as I said in my other video prior to this one, I've just did a couple of YouTube lives, quite a few YouTube lives last year before in lockdown. They got a bit naughty, but when we was in lockdown, not many people had work, and it sort of cheered everyone up, and they got quite popular. I cut it out a little bit at Christmas. Pubs were back open again, and people started going back down to pubs. I think in the summer, it seems to me people now are going back down to garden bars and using these machines, these types of setups. So I did a couple of lives last week, the week before. We get a few people having a chat. So if you fancy, if you do subscribe to the channel, click subscribe. Be sure to click the little bell, the notification bell, and that will tell you when I put new videos up. They'll not always be related, but that will tell you when I put new videos up, and that will tell you when I go live. And it'll also notify you if I put a little a short video or photograph up, an announcement, and I might put an announcement on Facebook or YouTube telling you I'm going to go live the next day. We normally do live on a Friday, every couple of weeks. We sit down at bars, some sit in their houses in the conservatories, some sit in their bars in their houses, some sit down at summer houses, some sit in their pub shed, garden bars, whatever you want to call it, summer rooms, whatever. And we all have a little beer. I've got the software I've got now is not just YouTube software, it's some other software where I can get guests on and we can all have a little chat. I mean, I had six or eight people on the screen at one point, all having a few too many beers and having a chat. If you fancy a bit of that, or you fancy watching, fancy having a laugh one evening, if you're stuck indoors, don't want to go out, pubs are too dear, feel free to join us. You'll only find that out if you follow the channel and if you hit the notification bell and subscribe. Pop along on the Facebook page, Life of John. Apply to be a member, and you're more than welcome. If you're interested, merchandise is available. Thank you for watching. Cheers, people. Whatever you buy, enjoy it. Happy drinking. Bye.